Full spoilers ahead for Star Wars Ahsoka. Ahsoka Episode 7 is out, so here's my video breakdown of the episode, and at the end I'll share my thoughts. Episode 7, titled Dreams and Madness, starts on Coruscant, where Hera is in a New Republic trial. Mon Mothma is there, and Senator Xiono is once again trying to undermine Hera's efforts by insisting that there is nothing happening with the Imperial Remnant. Come on, he has to be a spy or something, but I know that he's probably not because we see him in other stuff, and he's still in the New Republic. So he's just a jerk. Also, Admiral Akbar is there, so that's cool to see him again. Carson mentions the incident on Mandalore, which is Mando Season 3, so we now know when Ahsoka is taking place. But Xiono says that it was just Gideon doing his own thing, which we know is not true. But right as Xiono says that they should demote her, C-3PO walks in. He says that Leia had authorized the mission to Cetos. That then wins the case for Hera. Mothma asks her if the threat of Thrawn's return is real. She tells her that they need to be ready. We then go to Ahsoka as she's training with some old holo messages from Anakin. He's telling her that if she remembers her training, that she'll be fine. Huyang tells her that they are arriving at their destination. They exit hyperspace over Peridia, where they run into an Imperial minefield. They are able to get through the field, where they see the Eye of Sion. It launches fighters, and Ahsoka maneuvers into the debris field. We then go to Thrawn, where Elsbeth has given him the data on Ahsoka. He learns that her master was Anakin, whom he has met before. He tells them that they need to be ready for the unpredictable, so that they can always be one step ahead of them. The fighters pull off, and Ahsoka and Huyang have now stopped. They have now realized that the enemy has found Thrawn. We then go to Ezra and Sabine, and she's caught him up with what's been happening. She still is not telling him how she got there. She tells him that she's started training with Ahsoka. He then asks her if she's on her way, to which Sabine says is complicated. Baylan and Shin have now found Ezra's convoy. Thrawn tells the Great Mothers to find where Ahsoka is hiding. They begin to use their magic. Huyang can't find Sabine on the scanners, so Ahsoka starts to use the Force. Ahsoka is able to reach Sabine through the Force and find where she is. Now, I don't know if I'm upset about this, but I think Sabine is Force sensitive now, so whatever. But in doing this, the Great Mothers sense where she is. The Eye of Sion fires on where they are, forcing them to get out of the debris field. We then go back to Baylan and Shin, where they are getting ready to attack. He sends her to attack them by herself with the Raiders. She is confused on why he is not going with her, but he says that he has a different destiny. She then moves in with the Raiders to attack the convoy. Thrawn then receives the coordinates of where Ezra is, and sends gunships with night troopers. The Raiders then start attacking and are able to get them to stop. Ahsoka then jumps out of her ship and confronts Baylan. They begin their second duel. As the Raiders start surrounding them, Sabine tries to give Ezra his lightsaber back, but he says that he doesn't need it. He'll just use the Force. And he actually does pretty good. Shin then comes up right behind him, and as she swings at him, she just singes his hair. Sabine finishes off the Raiders, and she goes over to help Ezra. But as they get ready to team up on her, they see the gunships coming in. As Ahsoka is dueling, Huyang flies over them and fires some flares or something, and she gets away. The gunships land, and all the night troopers exit and start surrounding them. And as they're doing this, we hear them talk, and they sound like normal people. So everyone thinking that they were just zombies were wrong. Right as the troopers get ready to fire, Ahsoka comes in and helps. Thrawn sees that his troops are being wiped out, so he orders them to retreat. He tells Elsbeth that this, in the grand scheme of things, is a victory. She says that all she sees is their enemy reunited. He tells her that when they were fighting, the cargo transfer is almost done and that Ahsoka has lost the one thing she could not afford to lose: time. All the night troopers start retreating and Shin runs off. Ahsoka meets Ezra again and he says that he can't wait to go home. So that's the episode. A pretty good one. The main thing that happened is Thrawn is going to escape and that the night troopers aren't zombies, and that Sabine is probably Force sensitive. This episode was mostly just to bring all the characters back together, so that they can fight Thrawn. So Thrawn's on his way back to the main galaxy. There's just one more episode left. I can't wait. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alright, goodbye.